A significant number of people are now using gifts to fund all or part of their deposit for a house purchase. Accordingly, it is important to understand the implications that such a gift will have on the conveyancing transaction. For the purposes of this video, the term deposit means all monies being used towards a purchase which do not form part of a mortgage advance. If you are kind enough to be giving a gift, the following steps will need to be taken. When applying for a mortgage, the buyer must tell their mortgage broker and their lender that they will be receiving a gift, as it may cause delays if this information comes to light after the mortgage offer has been issued. This should be done as early as possible, as some lenders have requirements and limitations as to who can give such a gift. Depending on the lender, they may require you to complete a form and return various documentation before the offer can be issued. You should advise the buyer to let their conveyancer know about your gift from the outset. Gifts can increase conveyancing costs because of the extra paperwork, and it's best for the buyer's conveyancer to know about this up front. The buyer's conveyancer will need to then write to you to request documentation and information, regardless as to whether this has already been provided to the buyer's lender. This will include certified copy photographic ID, passport or driver's license, certified copy address ID, a bank statement or utility bill dated within the last 3 months, source of funds evidence, and an explanation as to where the money has come from. A letter confirming that you will not be living in the property, will not have an interest in the property, and that the gift will not be repayable. They will normally ask you to also complete a due diligence questionnaire. This information is essential to enable the buyer's conveyancer to comply with anti-money laundering regulations as well as other regulations placed upon them. You must appreciate that the buyer's conveyancer will act for the buyer only and will not act for you. They will therefore recommend that you take independent legal advice, and some lenders will insist that you obtain this. The legal advice will cover various considerations. For example, the implications this may have on estate planning, bankruptcy, what will happen to your gift if the buyers are to be joint owners and they split up. You may also wish to obtain tax advice from a specialist tax advisor in order to establish whether there are any tax implications as a result of the gift. Depending on the buyer's lender's requirements, their conveyancer may need to report the gift to them. If this is the case, the conveyancer will not be able to proceed to exchange of contracts until they have received the lender's authority. Prior to exchange of contracts, a bankruptcy search and an online ID check will need to be carried out on you. The buyer's conveyancer will revert to you if there are any issues with the results of either of these searches. In conclusion, before making any gift towards a deposit or agreeing to make any such gift, you will need to appreciate that there will be additional steps to be taken and that you will need to engage with the conveyancing process. Additionally, you should consider obtaining independent legal and tax advice before making such a gift. Please feel free to contact us on the number below should you wish to discuss.